Hello, Molloy, Lawn and Landscape. This is Joel from JND SEO. I talked to you guys earlier on the phone and told you I'd send this over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. At the end of this, guys, if it's something you want to hear more about, then reach out and we can set up a call. And if not, then take these tips I give you today and you guys can apply them yourself. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'll try to get through this as quick as possible. The first thing we'll talk about today is content. So I'm on your homepage, as you can see. And it's nice that you guys have this banner here. A lot of sites have that now. You got some of your reviews right there. You've got some good pictures, some good tips, kind of a blog. That's good. And one thing I would recommend would be to have some more content on your page, especially your homepage. We typically recommend having over 1,000 words of content. And the reason for that is because then you can put more keywords in, which allow you to be found online in Google searches, such as this. Landscaping Randolph MA, where you guys are located. So typically you would see the ads coming first on this list above this map section, but it looks like no one is paying for ads currently in your area. Ads can be a great way to drive some traffic to your site. They do cost some money and they can be a little bit expensive, but they do bring traffic to your site. And as you can see, they would be the first thing normally on any search result. So on this map section, you see the top 3 companies listed in the kind of preview window. So you can hit view all and look at more companies, but the top 3 are listed here. And these are based on citations. So citations are anywhere on the internet where you have your business name, address, and phone number listed. You can get these submitted into directory sites such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor. And so the top 3 companies must have a good amount of citations. And one note on citations, they're not all created equal. Citations that have to do with your industry or services will be viewed as a stronger citation than one that's completely unrelated. And the next thing we'll do is look at kind of the organic sections. This is where you see the actual companies and their websites coming up, like I said, as a directory site. So the next thing I want to do is take your site and put it into a program we use here called Ahrefs. And what Ahrefs does, it allows me to take kind of a snapshot look at your site to find out what's kind of going on with it. So if you think of the internet as a popularity contest, then the more votes you have, you're going to get more traffic and more eyes on your site. So you guys have 23 referring domains, which are bringing you back about 85 links. There's 23 websites sending you back 85 links back to your site. And you guys have about 104 keywords that you're being searched for currently, and that's bringing you about 27 visitors to your page every month. And I can see here that your local trust is pretty decent. You guys are building some of that, but you don't have a lot of power behind your site. And that's what we're seeing here. So if we take a look down, let's see. It looks like your referring domains have been climbing up. There is a little bit of a decline here. So let's see if that continues or if if that bounces back up. That could mean that you've a couple of your referring domains have kind of fallen off, but it could just be a small little peak and it could go back up. We have to check in later on that to find out. So let's look at a few of your keywords and see what you're kind of getting found for currently. All right, so here you have your business name, and it is one of a kind, which is a good thing, so that you're the only one being found for it. So right now there's 60 people that are finding you per month for that. And you guys are in the first position. So that means you're number 1 on that list, which is good because obviously you want to be found for your business name. That's where you're going to get your kind of referrals from either other customers you've had. They may just tell someone your name. If they don't have all the contact info, they can look you up. So they're going to find you by name. And then these are really important searches that you guys have up here as well. So Landscaping Milton MA. So this is an area that you service, and it has your actual services that you provide right in it. So this is something that if somebody calls you from this, they definitely want your help, okay? And you know it's an area that you already service, so there's no worries about it, being something you can't help them with. And you guys are ranked number 3 for that, so that's really good. The third result, you're on the first page still. You also have more of your name, and there could be some little variations in there. And you're 1 for those, so that's really good. And then if we go to, let's see, okay, we did landscaping Milton. Let's see, what else do we have? Those are all the same. Milton landscaper, so a slight variation. And there's 50 people that are searching that per month. You guys are 22, so on that one, you're on the 3rd page towards the top. If someone doesn't have your name, so if they're not putting in Molloy, for instance, then obviously they don't know your name. So being on the 3rd page is not going to bring you too much of this traffic. And also they're not going to find you because people are going to mostly look at the 1st page. They're going to probably look at the top 3 results for the most part, and they're going to look at those reviews potentially. And they're probably going to pick one from there and get a quote. They're not going to get to this next page. So ideally we'd want to increase that. And we'd want more areas and towns that you guys do service, depending where you guys are able to kind of go to, and be ranking for those as well, and that will bring more traffic to your site. If we look at one of your competitors here, we have Nelson. They have a pretty slick page as well. They also could use some more content, I would say. They do have this nice banner here. I would say more content would help. If we take a look at them and put them into Ahrefs, we can kind of get a view of what's going on with their site as well here. Let's see. All right, so there it is, Nelson Landscaping. So they have 18 referring domains, setting them back about 500 backlinks, so that's a lot of backlinks. And they're being found for about 52 keywords, and they're getting 89 visitors to their site per month. So if we can take a look at some of their keywords here. Oh, the page reloaded. Hold on. All right, so let's look at their keywords here. All right, so they have their company name, Nelson Landscapes, Nelson Landscaping, slight variations. They're getting searched about 250 for each of those per month. And they're ranked number 4. So ideally for their own name, they would want to obviously be number 1. It could be some directories getting in the way. But, at least they are on the 1st page, I guess, for that one. And then Nelson Landscaping, this is a really good search. So again, company name, the services they provide, and an area location, so Randolph MA. Now, it is a smaller search, it's 40 people, but they are number 1, so they should be getting the majority of those 40. And then let's see, what else do they have? Nelson Land, that's the same one. Let's see, Nelson Randolph, so that's good too. 20, they're number 1. Let's see. Nelson Lawn and Landscape. So that's more of a national search. It's not necessarily in Massachusetts. So even though there is some higher volume, it is ranked lower. And they're 18 for that one. So they're on the bottom of the 2nd page. Let's see if they have another one that is more in line with what we're kind of looking for. Mass Landscaping, that's not too bad. As long as you do service all of Mass, 20 people search that. But they are ranked fairly low on that one, so ideally you want to be on the 1st page for that to get all of that volume. All right, guys, so I showed you a little bit today about content, citations, and backlinks. If you guys are interested in hearing more information, this is my phone number. We can set up a time to talk a little bit and see if it's even a good fit for the both of us. And like I had told you guys before, if you're not interested in hearing more, then definitely apply the tips that I gave you today. Thank you for watching.